Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Danjo number 212WS. This is a SL or silver coated strike. This is a double strike, as you see, and let's remove it from the packaging here so that we can take a closer look at it. Very common piece of equipment when you are working on generally a residential application, maybe a garage door. A strike like this is generally not installed in a new installation, but it's not unheard of. Some people have experienced break-ins in the past, and they said, you know what, let's skip over the regular low-quality strikes. Let's go with something heavier. So they'll opt for something like this right off from the get-go. This is a 12-inch strike. Okay. See from the dimensions there. They say that it's 1 3/4 wide. The thickness is actually about 2 1/4. That's because this is really intended for 1 3/4 thick doors. Okay. It has a lip, obviously, that you can see. The center to center of the holes are 6-inch, and that's important to note. Very important, but keep in mind. So 6-inch center to center. Keep in mind the size of the holes, about 1 3/4 by 3/4 inch. So if your holes are, you know, not quite 6 or a little bit more, 6 1/4, 5 3/4, a preparation in the strike like this will certainly work for you to make that happen. 13 gauge, that makes this weigh about 0.64 pound. At least it does with its screw pack. You'll see you've got 2 shorts and 4 long screws. Let's study that. And why would that be the case? Well, the 2 shorts are going to go, and they are of a larger diameter as well. The 2 short ones will go in this hole and this hole. The 4 longs will go back here. Why is that? Well, that's going to be closer to where the stud would be behind the jamb in common construction, so that you would run those long screws not only through the strike, through the jamb, well deep into your hopefully double stacked studs that are there. Okay, absolutely pre-drill your holes perfectly. Pre-drill them. You don't want to split your jamb. That's going to be a bad scenario. The way I was taught to do that is you simply are going to, you know, determine the size of the body of the screw, not including the threads, and that should be about your screw, your drill bit diameter, and pre-drill it. Go small. Don't you know? Go, if you're conservative, go small. Start to insert a screw, and if it's fighting you too much, stop. Pre-drill it a little bit bigger, just so that the threads are doing all the work, biting into it. You don't want to force that wood to give it the, the tendency to split. That would be very bad. Thickness of the 13 gauge, 0.088. 0.088 is what this measures. Made of steel. That's going to be a powder coated silver finish. That's there. There is a link below this video to a document called Template that you'll be able to review all of the important dimensional properties of this strike. It also refers to the fact that the finish is BP, that's brass plated. It should say SL and BP, and actually DU for dark bronze. So this is certainly available in 3 finishes. There's a link below this video to a document called Product Catalog, which is very handy because it will allow you to review all of the strikes from Danjo, all of them, whether it's a double hole prep, 12-inch long security strike like this, or it's an extended lip, full lip D strike, whatever the case is. This strike happens to show up on page 4I of the current catalog, and it's the FL-212W6, I think is this part number. And that's going to show up in the sense that we're working with a 6-inch center to center on the holes. Now also this manufacturer has the part number W, the letter W. So W probably means wide because the FL-212N narrow is 1 3/8 doors, W is 1 3/4 doors. The 6 again is your 6-inch center to center. The 212 is a reference to the fact that it's a 12-inch version. versus those that would be like 8-inch tall or 18-inch tall. Would be another option when you get to strikes like this. On a so what's going to dictate immediately what you're dealing with, what your options are, is what's the center to center. Go right to those, and then hopefully your solution is found therein. They also can do this same strike in a 4-inch center to center, a single hole as well. Okay. And the only other mention really is when it goes to the 18-inch size, which are not unheard of. It's the part number AST is what those will start with. You can do 1 3/8, or 1 3/4, and 6-inch centers. The balance of the catalog is helpful, again, because you can review all of the possibilities that are available to you when it comes to Danjo, and then especially that custom order form on at the end, or the last page of the catalog. Basically what that means is they can make anything for you. If you've got something truly unique, if you've got a door from 1922 and you have some damage somewhere, and a custom strike, even though that will be costly, is a lot less costly than a door that's pushing 100 years old in terms of what it is. Maybe it's a 2 1/4, 5-panel, exquisite, variant of mahogany type door, and getting rid of that or replacing it is really the last option. Finally, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Danjo products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Danjo, this is their part number FL-212-W6SL for Silver Coat, or any other Danjo product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.